Hello my marvellous Arc Raiding sausages, and here we are for another Arc Raiders weekly reset. So we're going to have a little look at the trials, what the new trials are and challenges, how best to get the points, and we'll also have a quick look in the store as well because we do have one rather new nifty item popped in. So trials reset, well, I haven't got very good news in regard to what I've done last week, and things are really hotting up now because this week I got 28,672 points. And I maintained my position. I didn't even go up a rank. Now, that's pretty poor show. Last week, I got 13,512 points, and I doubled my position. I was in position 30. So there's a lot more people playing, and a lot more people getting to know the game a lot more, and they're a lot better at it than me. Or at least they're certainly putting their time into the correct things. Do you know what I mean? My excuse is I've been too busy making videos. Do you know what I mean? Well, that's my excuse anyway. So this week, what we've got first of all is damaging Rocketeers. Now, Rocketeers are the big flying gits, of course, but just remember you want to be doing these on the 2 times points on the major map conditions. And a major map condition is a larger one of the icons that's next to the main map. So you've got a night raid there, that counts. You can see it's 2 times in the corner. We've got the hidden bunker there, and we've got another night raid there as well, or an electromagnetic storm. Any of those, and you'll get 2 times the points. So you just want to hit them with as much hull crackage as you can. So points-wise, we're looking at about 1,320 points per Rocketeer kill. That's in a normal map condition, okay? But if you did it on the 2 times map condition, it's going to be 2,640. So all you're going to need to do is bring down 2 of them in an electric storm or a night raid or whatever, and then that'll qualify you then for the 4,000 epic reward that you'll get all 3. Remember, these rewards drop when you come out of the round. You have to finish the round for the score to lock in. Otherwise, it just resets and you've got to go back in again. You have to come out and extract. So once you've done that, you're going to get your 4,000. So we're looking at damaging 2 of those Rocketeers in a 2 times map condition. Next, we've got the download data during hidden bunker. And you know what? I've yet to do one of these, right? But it's 400 points for each download in the hidden bunker. So it seems that's all that's going to be, because even if it's on a 2 times map condition, that would probably be 400. If you can let me know in the comments if you've done this and whether or not it's 400 or 800 for the download, it'd be really handy to know, so when it comes up again we all know what we're looking for, because usually a map time condition would times it by 2. So there we go. Well, we've got the download data during hidden bunker. I'll be partaking in that this week. Next, we've got the search first wave husks. So these are just any pre-dead arc that are kind of part of the map. Do you see what I mean? Not one you shot and downed. They've already got to be there, the ones you have to breach and search. Now, it can be a large one, it can be like a Baron, or it can be a down drone or whatever. Any of those, you'll get 400 points for opening each one of those, big or small. They're all the same point worth. Now, that 400 points is in a normal map, so you need to do 10 of them in order to get your 4,000 points. However, if you do it in a 2 times map condition, then you only have to do 5 of them. That's great. But there's also a 3rd map condition, which I do find very useful for doing this, and that's the search first wave husks. Look, you can see I got one there in the damn battlegrounds. So you open those up. There's a lot more of them strewn around, so you're going to find maybe twice as many anyway. Plus, by doing this, you also get a chance to get Rocketeer drivers, which is pretty good too. But believe you me, right, you're going to get a lot of sniping gits, particularly the exit campers, you know, those absolute idiots who sit there and don't do any of the work and just kill you in the back when you're on your way out. Well, anyway, so the best way to mitigate that, really, is to come in with like a Mark 1 augment, so you can put a Raider hatch key in your safe pocket, and then you, like, for example, in the damn battlegrounds, I found there's a big concentration of the husks. There's extra husks around this area here. I believe it's called the Red Lakes, yeah? So do all your pickings there, and then jump out of one of the hatches as quickly as possible. But I do find that the worst thing about it is, of course, you've got all this elevated area around you here, so you might get people trying to snipe you, so be wary. But yes, that the husk graveyard is another good way to get that done as quickly as possible. Then for damaging snitches, it seems that they're working out at 300 per kill. These are pretty plentiful snitches, and they're easy to find. So go into a night raid and just shoot the sugar out of them, and get your pointage there. What's that? So it's going to be 300 in a normal one. It'll be 600 in a 2 times points situation. So if there's 600 per 2 times map condition kill, you're looking to kill about 7 of them. Well, 7 of them. That'll get you 4,200 points to get your epic. And then finally, damage ground-based arc enemies. So that's anything that rolls around the ground or walks on the ground, I'd imagine. So I wonder if shredders count in that as well. I don't think we've got points for shredders. But for example, if you want to kill a bastion, they're 2,250 per bastion kill. But of course, if you're looking to get up in the leaderboard ranks, like I was looking at this week, and I didn't even touch it, and I got 26,000 points, you're looking at getting about 50,000 points to even start registering, I suppose. So you want to do as much of them as you can. They're going to be good pointage, they are, because you, like you say, you get lots of points for doing them. A leaper, let me check, a leaper, 1,760 points per kill, so they're good too. So a bastion and also a bombardier, they'd be the same points. So, there's your trials for this week. A bit of a mixed bag, but I think I'm going to pile in and try and get it. I'm definitely going to do that hidden bunker one and see what all the fuss is about. Because it seems to be that this hasn't actually really been solved yet, or that there's another step to it. So, I'm going to be keeping an eye on that, and I'm definitely going to be bashing that one out. Ooh, sounds a bit rude. So, I'm just going to try and get to Try Hard 3 next week. 22 days left before we claim our rewards, look. Now, I did do a video about this earlier on in the week on the update, but I just want to quickly show you as well. We've got a new set in the shop. If you want to go and have a little look at that, it's the Macrame set. It's actually very nice, isn't it? Yes. So there we are. It's got different colorizations on it too. We've got the red, we've got the black and the green, and we've also got the white and gold and blue, which is nice. And you can take the headgear on and off. There you go. There's your hat. There's your mask on and off. And there's your sword, which is on the side there. Look, the sword on and off. Yes, nice little suit that. That's 1,500 raider tokens. We've also got the sailor backpack, which is like a nice leathery... It looks like the bag my dad used to take to work. Happy days. And then what have we got here? We've got a scrolls backpack attachment just hanging off there behind my bananas. What are you doing? Don't go to the helmet. Go to the thing. There we are. There's that. And then we've got a gourd, which also hangs off the back there, which is nice. Clanking around with my cans. And then finally, we've got a facial tattoo. A tattoo of a snake. Nice. If you like that kind of thing, there's your face art for you. Now, if you're just getting started in Arc Raiders, or you've only been playing for a week or so, I've got a great video here for kind of those intermediary sort of tips. Have a little look at that. That'll really help you along. And then I did one last week for advanced tips as well, which you might find very useful. So give both those a little look and see my expertise with the snap hook. I'm sure you will agree I'm a genius. God. And I must admit, I'm absolutely loving live streaming this game at the moment. It is so much fun, and each raid takes on its own adventure. It really does. So if you want to catch any of my streams, I'm on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But sometimes the schedule does change, of course. But generally, that's what I do. Pop along, come and have a little look, and maybe drop your name in and have a game as well. Okay, folks, that's it for this Arc Raiders weekly reset. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage hurt.